I know there's a hurricane and all the other kids are out of school, but they're at home and your school is at home. So you still got a school. Okay? You okay with school? Okay. And we have company, so that's distracting, but we're gonna get your stuff done. You actually, we've already started. Just got our whole first list done, but gotta keep going. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi, Abby.
You want to tell them your name, even though they already said it?
My name is Abigail.
That's good.
Hi, Abigail.
Goodbye.
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 Okay. See you guys later.
How are you?
It was nice to meet you. Okay, come on, this way.
I am good. Or leave me alone.
She does have a leave me alone, actually. Yeah. Look. You want to tell him?
I do not like it.
Say,
Leave me alone.
Okay.
all
Now
right.
when the dogs are bothering you, like,
This is the only hurricane damage that we had. We lost the screen.
was that from this one or?
Yeah, just happened last night. We heard it. We heard it hit the house. Tell the people where we're going.
Let's go. Lunch.
Well, we're going to lunch. That's right. Good job. Mom said, "Oh, well, I'll pick you up."
Yep. I gotta show you guys something crazy.
Something crazy?
Crazy.
Is it crazier than garlic steak at Chipotle?
It is.
Okay.
It's hurricane crazy.
You know what? On our walk, we saw the drain yesterday and it was full, plugged. So I was like, I bet that's gonna flood. Sure enough, it did. So, flashback. That's where we were yesterday when I said that drain's clogged or full. That's not good. Those are already full. If we get significant rain from this storm, it's gonna flood over here. That's wild.
That's crazy.
That house is not in good shape.
No.
That one might be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's really deep, because
I have to go to Publix.
not that way you don't.
So is it high tide right now? Do you know?
I am not sure. I could check.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Yep, sister's house is good.
They're not here, but the house looks good.
We didn't see any of this. We walked this loop earlier, and it's just a few branches.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, we went to the Brick for lunch.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm glad that you didn't go because I was able to eat the ahi tuna crackers for my meal.
I used to like ahi tuna. It's basically raw tuna, but it's not my thing anymore, so.
And I love it.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. What are you going to show me? Is it bad?
I mean, it's a lot.
Okay. Oh no. Oh
kayaking.
no. That's crazy. Yeah,
I'm
so
not driving through that.
So low tide was at noon and it's only 2 o'clock, so.
Jeez, look, kids are fishing.
Buddy,
What are they gonna catch?
You ain't gonna catch them. And it's halfway up that fence in the backyard, so
Right.
that's probably 2.5 feet of water.
And that's why I was asking. I assumed it was high tide because I started seeing all that. But then down here, he's like,
He tried it.
He's like, I don't know that this is a good idea.
I can't zoom in far enough. He tried it.
Okay.
He was up to his bumper and he backed out.
So if you go like past this bridge here
Yeah.
to the left, that's where your sister and Crystal looked at a house to purchase.
Wow.
So glad they didn't do that.
Yeah. So that's the house that my sister was pretty intently looking at to purchase. And it's in the house. The river is in the house right now. So that truck is, the truck's got 36-inch tires on it, 40-inch tires. It's up to the top of his tires.
That,
You know, you gotta feel lucky though, you know?
right? It didn't land on
Didn't
the
land
house.
on the house. Just fell in the yard.
And then look at down here.
Holy moly.
And there's kayakers. They were
people
kayaking. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
But look at this poor house.
Oh, they're okay though. They have a high crawl space. They're good. Some poor kid lost their beach ball. I feel like Jim Cantori. So behind me, you see the St. Johns River, and it's already starting to swell up and come into this park here. And this is only 2 hours after low tide, so by high tide, this will all be covered in water. But it's already, I mean, it's above the water wall. We're definitely seeing way worse flooding from the cold than we did from Ian.
Yeah.
Ian was not a big deal here in Jacksonville. Of course it was in the rest of the state. It devastated South Florida, but I would imagine there's a few hundred homes that are flooded here. Don't you think?
I feel like, yeah. I know.
I mean, we just saw like 20 right there.
Well, and St. Augustine is... It's bad.
St. Augustine's always bad. When we get hit with bad flooding, St. Augustine gets it really bad. And then the sun tries to peek its way out. Look at that. Wow. Oh no, Chipotle's flooded, Abby. They didn't make it. They tried it. Shouldn't have tried it. That's one of those where you think it might not be too deep, but it is, you know? Everybody that lives over here knows that how deep that gets just on a regular rainy day. So
Right. So they're stuck.
yeah, they're stuck.
Like
I don't think they know
car-
how to get the car in, that it needs to be in neutral in order to push it though. They're just pushing and it's just
Oh my
rocking.
gosh.
So
So you didn't tell them that?
well, I mean they're pretty far away. I was thinking about I would pull them out, but it's illegal.
Yeah, no, we're not pulling anybody out.
I mean, I would just back up to him like, here's a strap, hook it up. You know what I'm saying?
Is
But
that illegal? I didn't
it
know.
is. It's illegal. They made it illegal so that tow companies can make money. But if they can't get the car into neutral, I don't really trust them to hook up their tow strap to something that
Right.
can be towed from. Sometimes we make bad decisions in life, though. You know that's I'm not. You know, they just made a bad choice. If you find yourself in that situation, if you get in the water and you think that you made a bad choice,
We're going home to
we're going home to eat your Chipotle. You make a bad choice. You're like, I'm gonna try it, and you do it. Just stay in the gas. Don't let off. If you let off, if you hit the brakes, your car could stall and you're gonna be stuck there. Just keep on going. Same speed. Don't punch it. Don't hit the brakes. Nothing. Just keep going through. That's how like vehicles cross rivers and stuff.
Yeah.
You know. Your intake is pretty high, so as long as it doesn't go over the hood, you're not going to suck water into your engine. The thing you don't want is you don't want it to go up your exhaust either, so stay in the gas. But better yet, just don't drive through flooded areas. Problem solved. So another funny story from our past. Do you know why Priscilla knows how to cross a water fjord? You know, how do you know that? How do you know? Because of the Jeep. Back in the day, I had a Jeep. Here you go. You want to carry your food? And I would pick Priscilla up from work, and she'd be all dressed up and fancy because she worked at a car dealership, and take her four-wheeling, and I'd be like, just stay in it, crossing rivers and stuff, huh? We definitely have lemons that are ready. All right, bye, babe. Oh, watch your fingers. Wind's blowing the door. Holy moly. So we're not in a flood zone, believe it or not, even though like all those flooded areas are right around us. Our house is up pretty high. We don't even, like they didn't even recommend getting flood insurance for the house. We got it because it doesn't make sense not to because it's so cheap. But we're not in a flood zone. This house is 100 years old too. Like, it's been here forever. It has a basement that's never even been flooded, as far as we can tell. Like the basement is where our AC handler is, our hot water heater, all that stuff, and that stuff's never wet. It's crazy that all those areas are right, very close to us, but we're just not in the flood zone. Okay, lunchtime. Did you show Summer? You finished all your lists, both lists. Both. What are you gonna go do? You're gonna go for a ride? She had both lists today.
Go, girl.
The only thing she didn't do was a second round of table tasks for this because she chose to go for a walk instead of table tasks.
Oh, I like that choice.
We took the dogs for a walk.
Get a little bit.
Okay. Stay on the dry roads.
Yes.
It's not Monday, but Abby's gonna hang out with some today. I think she's gonna be out of town next Monday, so just gonna hang out with her for a couple hours. We have more people coming into town. It's crazy coming into town with a hurricane here, isn't it? It's a little crazy. I mean, so this is normal. Like this is very normal stuff. We see it frequently throughout the state. It's not like every year you see it, you know, in the same cities and stuff like that get affected. It is kind of, you know, kind of goes with like living in Florida. So it's not unusual for us. I think that's why people get kind of numb to it and they're just like, oh, whatever, it's another hurricane. Things are going to flood. Stuff's going to happen. It's terrible, but it's normal. I got to finish the vlog so that you guys can watch it. So see you tomorrow. Bye.